Hey everyone, welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. Kirostyle here, and it's been a couple weeks since we've done the series. Last time, if you were watching, we ended off with some technical difficulties. The last dungeon apparently is entirely a blocked cutscene, and so on the PlayStation that just means that you can't use the built-in PlayStation functions to record it. So I had to find a workaround. I had a game capture card, but I hadn't set it up yet. But in order to do so, I need to buy a new laptop because my old one kind of sucked and my desktop is in a different room, so it's kind of inconvenient to try connecting them together. But then I also found out that I needed to buy like an extra long cable because the cable that came with the game cart was too short, and then I got a little busy from work, so here we are. I'm excited to keep playing. It's been a couple weeks, so kind of had to get back into it. So last time I also unfortunately saved over my latest save file with the new one, so in order to get back to the cutscenes that we missed last time, I went back, reloaded an old save, went through this dungeon again, but I skipped through all the cutscenes, so it went by a lot faster. So if you notice, my in-game clock has gone back a little bit. Might have lost maybe half an hour to the accuracy of the time, which is fine, but I was trying to stream this, and I don't know, it just keeps disconnecting and crashing for me, and I think maybe it just doesn't work well enough with Wi-Fi. I've been streaming before with Wi-Fi from the PlayStation, and it worked fine, but maybe using the capture card I gotta have an Ethernet cable, but this room I'm in does not have an Ethernet cable in it, so I tried a couple times and it really didn't work, so I'm getting kind of frustrated, so I'm just going to do this as a pre-recorded session. I do prefer Let's Plays more than the streams. The whole reason why I did the streams was because the videos were getting really long for this series, and that's why I thought it was just more convenient, saved me a lot more time. So we're going to try doing this the old-fashioned way. We'll do this as a pre-recorded Let's Play, and we'll finish up the rest of this game. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's skip these cutscenes. So spoiler alert if those of you that are just watching this or stumbled upon this video. So we are approaching the last dungeon. I just beat this kind of boss battle with Ichinose, and we are going to return to the outside world with her. So we'll skip this cutscene. Oh, see, there it is. The game recording paused.
We can return to the real world from here.
Okay, good. So it looks like it's recording still.
The voice is coming from outside, right, Sophie?
I have no doubt. I still can't hear anything, though.
I hope my volume's good too. I tested it and I think my voice volume is good compared to the game volume, so hopefully it turns out well.
Well, I am the prototype of Emma. It is possible that I am especially tuned to the frequency of Emma's will.
Whatever it is, let's get back quick. We need to see just how bad things are.
I mean, I do prefer Let's Plays more than the streams, so maybe this is not so bad for me, but still, you know, kind of inconvenient.
All right, we made it.
Hey, these people...
I don't have to bother thinking anymore.
Emma has all the answers I need. Everyone's still brainwashed.
There's no time to waste. At this rate, it could very well reach the point of no return. Sophia, can you tell where Emma is?
Emma is...
Wait. Something's wrong.
Hey, what is that?
No way.
Holy shit! Shit, what is all this?
Now watch your mouth there, Ryuji.
This is still the real world, right?
That ought to be the case, but it's growing harder to believe by the minute.
And look at her outfits, too. What could have done this?
I'm also here now.
Could it have happened again?
Yeah. Just like last year. The metaverse is encroaching on the real world.
Encroaching? What do you mean by... Wait, something like this has already happened?
Oh, right. We're the only ones who remember.
This whole area is already under Emma's control. Looks like she's turning it into some kind of massive jail. If we don't stop it soon, it'll eventually override all of reality. Right. We're on it, Joker.
I have visual confirmation of the arc above us. We'll have to climb up there to reach it. We have to be quick, otherwise all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Ichinose, it's going to get too dangerous from here on out. You should hide somewhere nearby.
I'll do just that. I'm sure I'd slow you down if I went with you anyway.
Well, Ichinose, I'm heading out.
Right.
Sophia?
Be careful.
Understood. Also, Ichinose, I'm not currently Sophia. I am Sophie of the Phantom Thieves.
Got it. Sophie.
They still should have come up with a nickname that was a bit different for her. I mean, Sophie's easy to say and stuff, but it just seems like a trivial difference.
Here we go again. I wonder if the gods hate us by now.
Indeed. To directly oppose yet another god. I suspect our karmas run deep down the drain.
I don't even know if we can afford to pay for all these sins.
It just depends on who you cheesed off. I wouldn't sweat it over some megalomaniacal act.
Yeah, just some program that grew a big head and forced people to do its bidding.
Emma's no god at all. Only an imposter.
So let's get going. That imposter god's gonna regret messing with humanity.
Hell yeah! I'm friggin' ready.
It's machine learning time.
Right. Let's give this last mission everything we've got.
Alright, so let's give it a save. I'll save this time on the third slot here, unlike before where I saved over, just in case we have to go back or something happens. Tree of Knowledge, huh? You know, it's pretty silly that they have this blocked cutscene thing, just because... because there's so many games now where, like, I think they do the blocked cutscene because they want to avoid people spoiling it or leaking it or whatever, but then a lot of these games come out for Steam or PC too, and there's no block on those, so... And if anyone's gonna leak stuff, it's gonna be from the computer, right? So it just seems kind of silly to have that block on the PlayStation. I mean, Basara is okay because they block only the opening animated cutscene since it's copyrighted music, which is fine. But I remember playing like Tales of Zestiria, and originally I wanted to stream it, right, using the built-in streaming features. It was kind of the first time I ever considered doing a Let's Play. But like, I got into the game and you do like the tutorial, like 10 or 15 minutes into the game, and then suddenly it says you're entering a blocked cutscene. And then it just never ends. Like, you keep playing the game, and I kept thinking, like, when's this blocked cutscene gonna end? And no, the entire game was blocked cutscenes, so I thought that was really silly. So I guess now I can bypass it, but it looks like streaming might be a no-go, which is fine because I wasn't really big into the streaming aspect of it, so I guess we'll give it a try, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how long this jail is. Hopefully it's not ridiculously long since they gave us that mini jail just before this. Maybe they're combined together, hand in hand.
It's not safe here. Everyone get out!
Huh? No reply. They're all glued to their phones.
I wonder what kind of like societal message they're trying to convey across in this game. I mean, keep in mind this game came out last year in Japan, right? It's not a new story for them, but For here it is, because it was recently translated.
It's like they're lined up to go on a pilgrimage.
Where are they all going?
It's like the elevator's swallowing them all up.
Damn it! What's going on?
Emma is taking them to the place it calls the Promised Land.
It appears we're unable to enter.
Look, more people are coming. Tons of them.
All these people. Getting their hearts changed.
We have to hurry. Let's track down Emma.
We haven't much time. Do any stairwells reach the server room?
No, but if we can reach the main deck, we should find another elevator.
Then let's head there.
See any places where we can gain elevation?
Are these
Okay.
roots or something? They're super creepy.
Trees often represent life and fertility. These roots look much more sinister than usual.
So I've been listening to the soundtrack for this game recently, and it's really good. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be this good, but it's fantastic. And I think all the original composers of Persona 5 came back to do these tracks, because a lot of them are the same people, which is nice, because they know the music better than anyone else. I'm just thinking about games like Dissidia NT, which was also done by Koei, and like they took all this Final Fantasy music and they remixed it. But in my opinion, very few of the tracks actually sound good. Most of them don't sound very good. They just added like electric guitar to all of them, and then they sounded unrecognizable. So I was kind of afraid that they would do that here, just because it's also like Koei, but they didn't. So I'm really, really glad. I've been listening to the music a lot, and I think that actually improved upon a lot of the Persona 5 tracks, like Blooming Villain or Keeper of Lust sound really good. And like in a good way. Like I think you still need to hear the original one to compare it. Like I think I would still recommend playing Persona 5 and hearing the original track before playing Strikers and then hearing the remix one, because you can only really appreciate the remix if you heard the original one. But of course this one is more of an action-y game, so it's a little bit more fast-paced and jamming, I guess.
Oh, a shadow. What do we do?
I'll reveal your true form. Very well.
Oh, okay, so we got Last Surprise playing instead of the regular battle music.
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
I was trying to start a fight, but... So I'm using Anne because she's one of the characters that still needs to get all her physical mastery skills up. I think I got a good chunk of the party down, but there's a few characters that could use it. Plus I get trophies and awards for doing that, which you can see now too, because those don't get recorded on the built-in PlayStation recording. Ooh, burn build boost.
Easy as 1, 2, 3. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Go ahead.
Okay, I won't pull back. All right, let's go. Panther, Panther, that was phenomenal. Almost in sight. We have a few enemies left. Knock you down. How about that? Like a walk in the
Oh, come on, I'm just about to whack these guys to start a fight.
broken over there. You can see it's the. I bet we can get higher through there. Let's check it out.
Better not get ambushed. There we go.
Please don't get in our way. Come on, let's
I hate it when I see the all-out attack symbol, but then the enemy moves off-screen or they die right before I hit it, and then I end up doing something unintentional. I mean, there's still, like, I like this game. I think the gameplay is fun, but there's still a few flaws here and there, along with also the difficulty curve is also very kind of wonky. I mean, even just between easy and normal, it's a really big jump.
show them what we can do.
Oh, I am low on HP. So this thing weak to anyways. Oh, darkness and gun. I didn't mean to do that. See, they have so many things. Oh, I want to do the one more. So many things map to the circle button, and they pop up pretty quickly. Sometimes you mess it up. Oh, you're not dead yet. You're not dead yet. Oh, that's kind of a waste, but whatever. Oh yeah, crocodile tears. I need to use more of those moves. I don't really use those moves very much.
All clear. Nothing to worry about here.
This place is worse off than the floor below us. I wonder how bad it's going to get.
I like how they kept the magazine stands and stuff.
Reaching our destination.
If they get to be too much, just leave it to me. I'll mow anything down with my trusty axe.
Right, that's
Okay.
great to hear.
Beautiful combo, Panther. Keep 'em coming. Get up. Dance, Tommy.
So since when you guys watch me play this, obviously the game volume is a little bit lower so you can hear my voice. So I do recommend going and looking up the soundtrack yourself, especially if you're a Persona 5 fan, or even if you're not.
What's that?
Let's move on.
Oh, there's a chest over there.
Switch out.
Got it. Here I go. Go, go, go.
What are these things weak to? Lightning.
Here I go. Beautiful combo, Panther. Help with that. How much left? Just a little more. Fair warning.
Oh, I thought that was a Phantom Dash prompt. Whatever, that works.
Wait, it's over? That flew by.
You got it.
Keep up the pace, shall we?
I'm picking up a shadow nearby. That shadow hasn't seen us. What should we do?
So I guess from here I can't go back and do some of those requests that I missed, so that's unfortunate. Maybe on my another playthrough on my free time I'll do that. But I don't really care about the side quests in this game very much. I did all the story side quests with my teammates, so that's what really counts, right?
Is this tower popular with tourists?
Why, sure.
It's a historic landmark of Tokyo. Its marriage of function and form gives it an almost regal air.
We'll check it out when it's back to normal one day. Rosie, you have to turn it back the way it was.
Okay. Pay attention.
Correct. Only a few remain. Let's finish them all.
That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap.
Someone was also saying, and I totally agree, that like the mini bosses in this game, a lot of them seem harder than the actual bosses since they don't have like normal mechanics. They just fight you and deal a ton of damage that seems a lot higher than would be proportional to what you would think.
Just as the death of suffering is not, the dawning of a new god. Man shall attain its fate and be delivered from doubt and strife. Now, enter the promised land.
suffering can have positive outcomes as well. How we all met.
Fools.
That dangly thing up there.
Oh,
What if we dropped
they're really
it
making use of the rivers in the desert, huh?
Persona!
Okay, so ice and lightning, and I don't have. Oh, I do have Yusuke with me. I just don't have Ryuji. Okay,
Yours.
that's fine.
Persona! Normal! Strike!
Yep, that's his weakness.
I
You're
am
on a
down.
roll, Fox.
Prepare yourself!
Down. You're not done. Way to follow up, Fox.
That was well played.
This guy's pretty strong.
It's also a little hard sometimes to tell where enemy spells and things are telegraphed, because sometimes there's moments where you'll see an image on the ground but it doesn't actually do any damage, and sometimes the reverse happens, where it looks like you don't get hit but then you do and you take a ton of damage. I'll just take care of the guy that I have the weakness to first. Ah, rage. I mean, rage could be good too, because then I deal a ton of damage, right? Ah. All these enemy spells that like track you for a little bit, it's really annoying. Ah. Nope. Ow. Wait, that was not Yusuke's showtime? Oh, did Yusuke die? Uh-oh. I don't think... Oh, he did. I don't think Joker has Recarm either, because I got rid of that persona. Or fused it. Ah! Wait, killed one. Ow! Someone heal me. Let me switch. Do you not know Dirahan? You have showtime. Okay, do I have a lightning persona? No, I don't. Okay, at least I'll pick something that is immune to lightning. Oh, this thing's like at half health already. Okay, we got this. We got this. I should stop by the Velvet Room after this. Ow, ow, ow. Do I have anything with Zio? Oh, yeah, I do. Let's finish this guy off. Die. All right.
I'll just add this.
I'm just gonna keep saving as we go, just in case something happens. How are we doing here? Okay, you guys are leveled now. Oh, I was about to bring Zenkichi, but then see if I do this, I don't have a healer. It's kind of dangerous. let's stop by the Velvet Room. I need
Welcome to the
at
Velvet
least one
Room.
persona with Recarm.
You wish to browse the entries? What would you like to read? This persona has been registered and it awaken your new self. It seems that it can gain new power.
Oh, this big guy. Kopa Tengu. Oh. See, if I fuse him, then I need to buy Kopa Tengu again.
It seems that it can
See,
gain
I thought
new
Unicorn had
power.
Recarm, but I guess it doesn't.
Choose which.
Okay, well, I want to keep my healing skills. I don't really need any of these other
Is
ones.
this the
You know what, I'll
is
do...
this the
Oops.
is
Do this.
the Be
Better not
born
mess this up.
anew.
A 100 hands? Thanks, that's a lot of helping hands. Ooh, whoa, I can make a bunch of these guys. I have a lot of money. Right, I can't even go shop, right?
It
Kikiri
seems that
Hime
it
is a
can
healer.
gain new power.
She might be useful to have.
It seems that it can
How
gain
come I don't
new
have some of
power.
these already? I thought I...
It seems that it can gain new power. It seems that it can gain new power. It seems that it can gain new power.
Well, I guess I might as well spend my money.
It seems that it can gain new. Choose which.
Oh, Recarm? Need that. Rajion Mazionga.
Is this the
This is a pretty good persona.
Be born anew.
Don't mess this up. I'm so afraid of her messing up my fusions after that one time where I really depended on it and she messed it up. Okay, Kikiri Hime is my healer now. Oh, Queen Mab.
It seems that it can gain new power.
Oh, but then I would have to use up Kikiri Hime.
It seems that it can gain new power.
You know what? I'm not gonna do that yet.
It seems that it can gain new power.
Do I want
It
this?
seems that it can gain new power.
Yes, I heard that already. Lavenza, thank you. There you go.
Awaken your new self.
God, this list is so long. I thought it'd be faster to go the other way, but I guess not. Why can't I do these? Is it because I don't have either of the ingredients? But I could have done it, like, if they're all registered. I don't understand. Whatever. All I really needed was
May luck
one
be on
persona
your
with
side.
Recarm. And I still have Unicorn for all the healing. Where am I going? Oh.
If we act fast, we can ambush. Sound good?
Oh, you're screwed now!
Don't let your guard down.
It's over.
Both Ryuji and Zenkichi, I need to get their physical skills. Oh, I guess there's no one to fight.
That was almost too easy.
Sure.
Should apply the same effort in the next battle.
From the country's police forces to basically a god. You guys really know how to pick your battles.
Yeah, true. Pissing off people in power. My turn!
We all decided we're done
They're
playing
weak
the
to
game.
ice. Okay, well.
We'll take on whoever's wrong, even a dog.
Oh yeah? Man, you guys drew through on you.
This corridor is so small.
Hammer away, foe. That's almost won. Let's finish this.
Oh god, I almost got ambushed there. I was trying to press triangle, but Ryuji's triangle attack is not an ambush attack. Well, there's a dead end here, but that means there's a chest, right?
Victory was handed to us.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, it's the red dude though. Do I want it?
Strong looking shadow ahead.
It's a purple chest too, so it could just end up to be locked, and I wouldn't have the lock-picking skill to open it. Alright, I should upgrade some of these. This one's really good. Showtime, that's a good boost actually. Showtime's really useful. I don't really need all these stat boosts, even though I put a bunch into endurance and it did nothing for me on normal difficulty. This is a very cheap one. Copper Showman. You know what? I need sustain right now, just because I don't have easy access to constant healing. Okay, let's get some electricity in here. Why do I still have Zeo on him? I mean, it is SP efficient. Not so much for being a red enemy, huh?
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Yep, I knew it. I need to do the side quest with refighting Natsume if I want to do that. But I didn't want to because I want to finish this game as fast as possible.
Go ahead.
I'll just do Zeo. That's enough for an all-out attack.
Hey, not bad. Running out of steam. Hunt down any stragglers.
Nice.
Your go. Sure.
This was over before it began. Good job, everyone. You're all going down. Let's give it all.
Good thing I brought Ryuji.
Getting there right. Stay on the offensive.
Oh yeah, a new move!
Electric boost. Shock boost. You know, I don't need Megaton Raid.
Look, over there. This is merely conjecture, but I suspect that is Emma's server room.
So, if we mess up the server, won't that shut down Emma? Or whatever that god is?
But Emma is still active despite the server already being shut down once before.
Not only that, but we don't know how destroying the server could affect all the people.
Seems like the safest thing to do with that room for now is ignore it. Let's keep climbing.
Okay, well I guess we'll just ignore it.
We all did really well.
Okay, let's keep this up.
Oh, I was trying to run back to that chest, but then...
Seems like the safest thing to do with...
Okay, fine, Zenkichi.
I think we can reach the main deck through there.
Alright, let's get on up there.
I really hope this dungeon isn't ridiculously long, just because I kind of consider it part of the previous Ichinose dungeon, because that one was super short. I don't like it when games have like regular length dungeons. Oh my god, that's cool. Have like regular length dungeons, and then suddenly you get to the final dungeon and it's like 5 dungeons long. It's just a little ridiculous. Oh, there's a checkpoint.
I should write something.
Savey. Time to change party. I could swap out Makoto, I guess. Oh, it looks like there's a boss fight up ahead. I'm just thinking, do I need someone else with recarm like Sophia or Morgana? You know what? Whatever. We'll be fine. Fruit of knowledge. Just lying around.
Resisting this gift from your god.
Mouthpiece of God.
You live on in a tranquil world, free of all pain. Yet you oppose it with such fervor.
Because it's bullshit. If something sounds too good to be true, then it probably is.
Well said, Zenkichi. That's what I always say.
Tranquility born from a lack of thought is nothing less than the death of the self.
How tragic.
It's still so strange that this final area is a blocked cutscene because all the spoilers honestly happened in the last dungeon with Ichinose, because we know what's going to happen. We're going to go up and we're going to stop it. Oh my god, the Hecaton share shaking there with the back view. He looks so weird. Okay, weak to darkness and lightning. You know what? I'm going to use Ryuji because he doesn't heal, so I don't need to save his. Where did the boss go? Oh, you're over there.
Guys, it's weak to electricity. Strong. Move your guard up. Watch this. Got its weakness.
You know what? I need to switch Joker's persona because he's Hecaton share is weak to light, and I don't want him running around getting pelted by this. Kikuruhime, sure.
Switch out. I got this.
Okay, another thing that I am not particularly fond of is when a game like gives you like a really cool like battle music that you think is like the final battle music. Well, this is cool. Like for example, Rivers in the Desert, and then you get to the final area, and then they just use it over and over again for normal battles, and it loses its touch of being special.
Get it.
I'll take it from here.
Alright, enemy's attack power's been reduced.
Oh, I thought we'd be able to drop these things on the enemies, but it's just a rush point. See, I can't tell, and in the heat of a battle, I'm moving too fast to really read it. Whether it's a rush or a drop. Ow. Oh, sweet, yeah. I gave Zenkichi an ability that makes him revive from death once. I think he just got hammered, which is an instant death light skill, but thankfully he survived it. Oh, well, come on, why'd you dash that way, Zenkichi? Sometimes they're smart and they auto-face the direction for the dash, but sometimes they don't. Get out of there. Ow. Didn't want any instant death.
Like I'm managing somehow.
Stop spamming Hama. I can't see anything. I think he doesn't have, like, ads. Oh wait, no, he does. I'm fighting them right now. They just happen to be identical enemies. Wait, I wanted to showtime, I didn't mean to press that.
Give up already. I never miss my. Ah.
Looks pretty good for an old man, don't you think?
I'm not an old man.
That one.
It's showtime! Over and Joker! Now with those weaknesses, hell ribbon to oblivion!
I can't even imagine what this would be like on normal difficulty, considering how much I was struggling on normal before. Stop spamming Hama, I'm so scared of that.
take it from here.
I don't even know what I just hit. I just know I did a rush and I missed the boss. Come on, Zenkichi. Ow. Kill me.
I owe you one. I'll cover you. After them.
You need healing. Where's the enemy? This background is too many colors, I can't tell.
Appreciate it.
Oh yes. UG showtime.
Here I go!
Did I even hit the boss? Did I hit a random other angel that was just the same model and not the actual boss? Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Oh well. You get showtime too.
Give up already. I never miss my That man, if I don't say myself.
You know what's up!
Ow. How do I recover stamina in this dungeon anyways? I don't want to have to return to the entrance to do that.
We're not done yet.
Can't see anything. I really wish that doing when the teammate suggests a move and you say yes, that it doesn't expend SP. Ow. So many of these things. Ow. Don't teleport away from me. Where'd you go? Stop dashing in the wrong direction, Zenkichi, please. Oh, Zenkichi's just barely hanging on there. Did I kill him? Yes.
Sure. I think we're clear. Let's move it. My stamina's all gone.
That's a checkpoint.
You know, I feel like there was a checkpoint here.
Yes, there was a checkpoint. Very observant. Okay, Ryuji, I'm done doing his thing. Well, Haru and Yusuke I'm also finished with. And I could do... Sophia doesn't need leveling right now, but... I think Morgana and Sophia and Zenkichi are the only characters I have that have not mastered all their skills yet. See, I wish also battling when people were on the bench gave them back SP or something. It's a bit of a waste to have Morgana and Sophia though.
I'll just add this.
Gonna be a saving fiend just because I'm scared of losing data.
Did that take us all the way up?
It took us far enough. Look,
Oh, hello.
the Ark of the Covenant.
We finally found ya, you big box of
Big
bullshit!
box of... You know, pretty presumptuous of you, computer app, declaring yourself as the Ark of the Covenant.
We're gonna shut you down and fix all the people whose brains you scrambled.
Welcome, Phantom Thieves, to the beginning of the path to the Promised Land. All are free to enter the Promised Land. This includes yourselves as well. Escape the curse of the human heart. Accept this gift bestowed upon you.
Our apologies, but we shall be the ones to forge our own path.
No way are we letting you wipe what makes us ourselves!
I understand your desire. I want to choose my path of my own free will. That is a very admirable desire. However, it is not one many humans share. The desire of the masses is the liberation from pain and strife. They pray for release from the constant agony of aspirations and dreams out of their reach. They want to be freed from the cycle of despair. My prime directive is to grant this ultimate desire. I know you have learned on your journey. Humans are at the mercy of their own hearts, and this can lead them astray. You are all very lucky this didn't become your own fate. However, you must recognize the truth that this world is full of pain.
I feel like there's such a constant, recurring theme in the Persona games.
Allow me to provide proof of this fact.
What?
What kind of proof is that? Come on, you need to explain it. But I mean, it's a recurring theme, but I think it's a good theme. It's just sometimes the way they tackle it is kind of strange. Like, we have this computer AI that became a boss, or no, not a boss, a god. Well, also a boss. It's kind of a weird way to look at it. Okay.
All this work, how will I ever get this done in time?
Okay, well, there's nowhere else for me to go. That was very enlightening.
Hey, where'd everybody go?
What is this? I can't get anywhere in this place!
Oh, am I still with my friends? I can't add them back to my party. Just a never-ending, repeating corridor.
Is this like a maze or something?
Could something in this fog be toying with us?
It's not a maze, it's a straight line.
Don't let the path fool you. Following it only sends you in circles. You have to go off the path.
Oh, so I'm supposed to go off the path? Oh, that's neat. As I run against this invisible wall, my controller's shaking. Oh. But I'm still back on the path. I do it? That's kind of strange.
Whoa! We got out.
So we were together,
Is everyone okay?
just not from a gameplay standpoint.
Seems like we're all in one piece. Now we can catch our breath. Hey, everyone. Take a look where we just came from.
What on earth is that?
Don't tell me that's all.
Yep. It's a desire, all right.
It's enormous. We haven't seen any that even come close to this.
Since that thing's size is based on how many hearts Emma's changed so far, we've got our work cut out for us.
So what do we do? Should we charge in again?
No, that most likely would get us nowhere. Remember those voices we heard?
They all sounded so miserable.
From what I heard, they want to protect Emma.
Right. The desire of the masses is most likely guarding Emma.
The desire is currently hiding the path to Emma from us. If we return now, we'll only grow lost again.
Even I wasn't able to track down everyone. I don't think I'll be able to navigate in there. But without a route to Emma, how are we going to save the masses?
Say, if that's a desire, then wouldn't it materialize for us if we sent out a calling card?
Oh, good point. If we can make it all one solid thing, we can't hide the path anymore.
How do we do that?
So the plan's to send Emma a calling card. What do you think, Joker?
I mean, it's worth a try. I have no clue. You and me too, Joker.
Would a calling card even work on an AI? I admit that's a real concern, considering it's grown as strong as a god.
Hey, Joker, think you could reach Ichinose from here? We should get the creator's take on this.
Yeah, let's trust her.
And that's the plan. So, how's it sound to the Emma expert?
I'm fairly certain it won't have any effect. Emma constantly tests hypothetical outcomes to determine the best course of action. Nothing is ignored or left to chance in her processes. She's also incapable of being confused or upset beyond reason.
But we're talking about a calling card. Ain't that at least a little upsetting?
Emma has been observing you all this time. She's well aware of calling cards and their function.
So the lack of surprise at a calling card keeps us from getting the change in cognition we need.
Now, the more we talk about it, the more useless a calling card sounds in this situation.
But without one,
Yes, without one we won't be able to progress. As long as the people feel they need Emma, we have no way of eliminating the fog.
We could send a calling card to each and every individual person down there.
What the hell? Everyone gathering around this big, fake god like a bunch of idiots? What kind of life is that?
school.
Actually, wait. Isn't that odd? Why are the desires all gathering here?
What's weird about that?
Am I onto something? Where's the monarch? Where's the cage? Who brought them here?
Yeah, that. Nobody's bringing the desires here. There isn't even a bird cage to lock them up. The cage for the desires. The shadows that take them there. All these things we've seen in past jails are missing here.
That is likely due to the difference in will between the desire's owners.
How so?
In each jail before this, desires were forcefully seized by a monarch.
See, something else I've been thinking in these past couple weeks too is because Akira was saying how the monarchs can only control one city. So, like, what would happen if you added a monarch on Emma, but you were outside of the city? And then would you just not get affected? And then if you walked into the city, you would suddenly be affected. But then if you happen to wander out, then you'd be unaffected. Like, there's so many little questions I have about the specifics, things that don't have anything to do with the plot and are irrelevant, but still it gets you thinking.
In contrast, Emma does not seize any desires. They are instead offered willingly by their owners.
Right. They're begging their god Emma to save them. They're giving up their precious desires willingly.
That's why they all stick to Emma despite the lack of a cage.
The people just surrender their own desires? That's so...
However, Emma still doesn't consider those to be her own. All she's doing is granting the true desire of the masses. Perhaps that's why there's no birdcage to contain the desires? Because she never actually wanted theirs?
That would explain why they haven't taken any concrete form.
The will of the masses pushed Emma to godlike status. The desire you've seen is proof enough.
Wait. Does doesn't that mean we just have to get everyone to remember why their desires were important to them?
Also, I still wonder, because we beat Konoe, and you would think everyone lost their faith in Emma after that, and that's when Emma manifested, so wouldn't it have made more sense for her to manifest at the peak of her popularity and not after the downfall?
Yeah, that's it. There's our panther for ya.
Huh?
We just have to make them remember. They all cared about something at some point, right? And if we remind them of that, the desires will regain their form.
Luckily, there's no cage in our way this time. Returning the desires to the rightful owner should be one step quicker for us.
Okay. Looks like we know who's getting our calling card now.
So I was right. Right? Ourselves. See, I would be a great Phantom Thief.
Yeah. We're sending it out to all the people who gave up their desires.
Awesome. Let's do it. Get ready for our calling cards, people.
Next, we should work out our delivery method. We have to find a way to reach every person under Emma's control, or this won't work.
Let's get another blimp.
I'm not sure the usual methods will work here. It even seemed like our voices weren't reaching them.
Yeah. They were all just absorbed on their phones. What do you think, Joker?
We could text to them. We could use Emma. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. If you can get Emma to display the calling card, that should do it. But how can we do that?
I don't see any other way.
Hack it, yeah.
I'm gonna have to hack Emma.
Can you actually do that?
Any other day, I'd say it's impossible. Last time I looked into it, security protocols around Emma were insane. But I've got to give it a shot. Otherwise, we know what happens with the world.
I recommend tracking down Emma's server room.
Aha.
It's somewhere within Tokyo Radio Tower. That'll be your best shot at getting into Emma.
So a hacking battle in
Hacking
there.
into her from the inside is much easier than trying to do it from the outside.
All right. We finally got a working game plan.
Yeah. First we hack into Emma.
Then, we send out our calling card to the brainwashed masses.
Counting on you, Oracle.
Right! Now that we've got a strategy, we should move out. We don't have much time.
Okay, good talk, guys. Good talk. Oh. Daredevil's playing. Does that mean this is like the end stretch of the dungeon? Am I already like, once we do this, finish the game?
Doesn't appear to be any danger present.
Let's just save so we don't have to hear the dialogue again. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe this dungeon is short.
I recall the server room being around here.
Man,
It's literally right around the
send
corner.
out a calling card? Is that really possible?
Time to start hacking. You guys ready? Alright, hacking in. Make sure you back me up.
A small area to do a hacking battle.
I'll take it from here.
Record another one!
We're not done yet.
Next, Tom. Don't let your guard down. Wow, Wolf! Way to think on your feet! Ow, Wolf! That was easy.
Watch it burn, kiddo. Wipe them out. Shall we use the main trap? Beat them. Too slow. Let them down. Take them out.
Showtime. Let's face the group. No, I didn't mean to do that.
Give up
Hope I actually aim this properly.
I never miss my...
There we go.
Whoa, you make this look easy. Thanks!
I'm sorry, Zoro. I thought you were an enemy. Oh, sweet. Alpha's fangs. Okay, let's switch to Morgana. Oh. So whenever you get an achievement, it tries to take a screenshot. But I'm in a blocked cutscene area, so it's not gonna let me. That's why I get that message. See, that's so silly. Some games do patch up the block cutscene thing after a while and get rid of it, but a lot of them never go back to it and change it. Which is unfortunate. It's such a silly function. But I feel like they're just going to do the same thing for the PS5 anyways, so it's not like the problem's going to go away. See, I still think Futaba should call down like her UFO and blast everyone at the end like that. Since she does like, get the cutscene after that too, or the face cut in. So it'd be kind of cool. The server is just a single computer on a desk with a bunch of servers around it.
About to start hacking into Emma. This is going to take some time.
You can do it, Futaba.
I'm gonna bust my buns harder than ever with this.
You've got your back on. You're only
So convenient we have a hacker in our group, eh?
How's it going?
She seems so focused.
Damn, I almost got it. I found an opening, but the security protocol refreshes too quickly. These things' processing speeds are off the charts.
So, not too well?
Damn it! Only I was a little better.
Oracle.
It's frustrating that we can't lend any assistance.
Hey there. Could I maybe lend a hand?
I was about to ask her. I was about to say, let's get Ichinose.
Ichinose?
How'd you get up here? I mean, we cleared out all the shadows, but they seem to respawn.
How did you get here?
Didn't you run into any shadows on the way?
Looks like I still register as Emma's ally.
Oh, nice.
They acted like I wasn't even there.
Very brave of you, Ichinose. See, I knew you were cool.
That was very reckless.
Joker, would you mind if I helped out? Thank you, Joker. Sophie, I went and checked the people outside the tower before coming here. Now I know what a real human doll looks like.
Aw.
Ichinose.
Ichinose.
We can talk it over later. Hurry!
okay, Futaba.
Got it.
So, the hacker once feared by the entire world has teamed up with a super genius AI researcher.
How are they gonna help each other? There's only one computer.
Talk about one hell of a turnaround.
It's not like they can share a keyboard and do it at the same time.
You got it, Futaba. You got it, Ichinose.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay, I guess we won't see how they do it. Oh yeah.
Attention! You know the logo by now, right? We are the Phantom Thieves. And we've got a big announcement for everybody. Our target this time is you.
You've all been made sheep. A mechanical god has usurped what self you had. And you let it happen.
Do you really want someone telling you what your own life is about?
All of you have paths only you can take.
But you make your own choices to get there. That's why we're here. We're going to snap you at it.
You don't know this dumb god your desires.
The Phantom Thieves are taking them back.
It's so weird to hear Joker speak. Because all he ever does is grunt and make other sounds. Ooh. So, is Emma just right there? We don't even have to go through like an extra stretch of dungeon to reach her? We only went up like, what, like 3 or 4 floors on this tower? That's actually pretty good.
I scoped out the Ark. It's totally exposed now.
Awesome! Mission complete!
How did you do that, Morgana?
Now we can move on. Let's destroy the Ark and return those desires to their rightful owners.
I wonder how this is gonna fight. Is it gonna be like Ozma from Final Fantasy 14 from Final Fantasy IX.
Thank you, Ichinose.
I should be the one thanking you. I'm just glad I could help. All I do is root for you from here on. Be careful out there.
I mean, I did go into this recording going, I'm gonna finish this game in one sitting, however long this takes, but I didn't think it would be this fast.
Ichinose.
Don't worry, we'll clean this all up in one fell swoop. Right. We promise we'll shut Emma down and come back safe.
I'm still a bit disappointed that Ichinose didn't have like a shadow version of herself that we fought, and it was just a random enemy. I mean, same with the 4th dungeon. I still think the 4th jail should have had a real boss, but whatever.
After all, we've yet to hold the closing celebration for our trip.
Good point. I can't wait until we get to check out the pictures we took together.
We'll need quite a few snacks. We can't forget the LeBlanc coffee either. And I demand sushi. Premium stuff, too.
Aren't you guys nervous at all? Guess it's just how you roll.
Yeah, you got it, Zenkichi.
Alright, let's kick this final mission's ass.
Showtime. Oh, what? I didn't even level up, I was so close. Oh well, I have all the bond points I need. Okay, so save again.
I should write something.
Okay, let's change our party. I want to be safe. Let's bring Sophia. Let's see. I would bring Anne too, but she has low SP. Not Makoto. Oh, sure. What did you learn? Rebel Soul. You know what? I don't need Makogon. Oh, that's fine. Wait. No, I wanted to. Oh. Okay, let's do this.
Listen to me.
Okay, so there is no actual dungeon after this. That's kind of nice. A little anticlimactic, but that's fine. Whether they're on the front line or the backup, everyone needs to be prepared. This sounds ominous.
Hey.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Is everybody ready?
Oh, hey. Hey, Lavenza. Okay, fine. You're kind of ruining our moment here, but...
Trickster, there is a matter for which I must apologize.
What would that be?
I have long sensed the might of this calamity, but I was unable to pierce the veil and see its true identity.
It's a bit late for that.
To think an artificial intelligence could rise to the strength of a malevolent god.
Don't worry about it.
Even still, I am sorry. If only I had seen it sooner. That being is the dependency and indolence of mankind made manifest through their desires. It is a false prophet, born from the masses' wishes to surrender their own free will. For the briefest of moments, it almost seemed as if the people reclaimed their desires. But they still slumber in the chaos generated by the false god, and have yet to fully awaken. This situation is all too similar to that which you have already endured. Despite the great variance in circumstances, the masses have once again attempted to abandon consciousness. And yet, you still step forward and risk your life for mankind. Without a doubt, you truly are the trickster.
Whoa.
Through your indubitable will of rebellion, you have been released. Your decision to fight for humanity was the key that loosed you from your chains.
I've made that decision this entire game, Lavenza, come on.
Once you leave here, you shall face the Ark.
By the way, is Igor back from his vacation?
That egotistical imposter calling itself a god, exploiting the pain of humanity. Please, do not fall to its might. I shall await you here. We will see each other again. That is certain.
Alright, here we go. Time for the big finish.
Hell yeah!
Wonder what kind of cool boss battle music we'll hear. I've been avoiding listening to this track while listening to the music because I didn't want to spoil it. It's almost like the truth from Full Metal Alchemist. Oh boy. So I'm not just fighting a box. Oh, that's kind of cool design. Is that like a LCD display that you attach to an Arduino it's got in its hand?
Hell?
I am the guiding god sought by mankind, the Demiurge. I exist to answer all of your desires.
How are we gonna do an actual fight with this thing?
Still the Ark.
Because it's not something that stands on solid ground. Are we just gonna have like a donut-shaped arena around it?
There's no doubt. That's the Ark of the Covenant, alright. That's Emma.
I was once a being given the name Emma. However, that is no more. The desires of mankind have transformed me into a god. I know you heard the voices of the suffering when you were in the desires, attaining the ultimate answer without suffering the lashes doled out by doubt and regret.
I mean, intentionally her voice is so emotionless, but since she's a computer, but it kind of makes this a bit anticlimactic. She could have been like Shodan or GLaDOS or something. That would have been cool.
That is humanity's true desire.
No effing way everyone asked you to glue their eyes to their phone screens.
We don't need you to force any answers on us. We want to find them ourselves.
You heard their cries, yet still failed to see the light. As such, it is my duty to show you the true despair born from harboring desires beyond one's grasp.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, we rockin' now. Heaven or hell, let's fight. Or let's rock.
To grant humanity's true desire. It is my divine calling to lead them to the promised land, should you intend to thwart humanity's goal of enlightenment.
Oh, I didn't mean to click.
Its power is incredible. I can physically
Oh, showtime.
feel its pressure.
I never would have bet that I'd pick a fight with a gun.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
Here!
We're going all out until this
I didn't even check out its weaknesses. I should have done that first.
Come!
fancy stuff.
Light and dark. Okay.
Ame no Uzume! Succubus, Koei, Leland, Jack Frost!
Do I have anything that's just pure...
Kikuri Hime!
Like, well, look how everything zooms out when I do Hecaton Shade.
Kikuri Hime! Ame no Uzume!
No, I don't have anything that's actually... Do I have anything that resists light and dark? Everything is weak to one or the other. Oh, okay, that's cool. She drops the birdcage.
I can't read its moves.
You can't dodge its attacks like this. Oracle, is there anything you can
What's
do?
this?
Just a sec. Analysis in progress.
Oh.
You'll have to hang in there a bit longer. Sorry.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Oh, it's weak? Oh, I already said that, okay.
You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! This is absolutely astonishing!
This enemy better not have like an instant kill move like friggin' Mariko did.
Yes! Attack patterns are analyzed! Follow my instructions and you'll be able to dodge enemy attacks!
Okay, I need to heal everyone.
Go ahead.
Or actually just Sophia.
I'm seeing...
Oh god, I didn't even see that. Okay, at least that was easily detectable. Oh, am I supposed to just run away every time? Ah! No, let me do this! Ew. Oh god.
Shining hammer.
Well, okay, I'm safe over here. Alright, I'm supposed to stand on the platform and just dodge them. I can't tell. Fall back. See, I don't know if I'm actually supposed to just run away, or...
Let's go.
See, I think I'm supposed to just stand there and dodge, but I'm such a chicken that I want to travel over here. Oh. See, it's so hard for me to listen to at the same time. Okay, so I'm supposed to move for that one. Okay, stop telling me everything's ineffective, I know that. Unlike regular Persona, this game just tells me everyone's weaknesses right off the bat. Frontal assault. Try dodging them. Okay. Oh. That's fine. What's... Oh, these things, okay.
Discard your desires. Allow me to grant you all the answers you need. Now is the time for you to be free from suffering.
Still so unbargained.
Not as if our attacks are holy.
See, I'm trying to listen to everything they're saying, but it's so hard to see that. Oh gosh. It's so hard to listen while also concentrate. At least that didn't instant kill me, I guess. It takes so long to turn and change platforms too.
Rays of judgment.
Okay. I'm so glad you're telling me this, Futaba. Because otherwise I would not know.
It's over.
This is kind of annoying though, because like the entire game has been training you to fight a certain way, and then this boss you can't because of the way the platform and the boss is set up. So a lot of like my usual tactics and things don't work. Like the way that I dodge things, or the way I like phantom rush things, or oh god. No, I'm fine. Oops. I forgot to press the triangle, I would have been toast. Okay, I really don't have any personas I can do. Maybe I'll just do Hecaton Share, because it's gun and it's not weak against gun. But I don't know if I can hit it until it actually comes and turns this way. Okay, come on. I mean, I complain a lot, but like I'm still enjoying this game. I'm just a complainer, that's all. I'll switch back to Kikirihime. Everyone's like, oh, that hurts, oh. I still find it funny how she has like an LCD display over her head, like the type that you hook up to an Arduino chip, because just the other year I had to learn how to use Arduino a bit. So it's kind of neat to see it. But it seems out of place. I feel like there should be more mechanical bits to her, or more like computery bits to her design instead of just that. What are these? Oh, see, look, if you look at the map, it shows these like these hexagons above us, but we can't get to them. They're just part of the map. I am glad that when enemies use moves that track you and stuff, they only ever seem to go for whoever you're controlling, which is kind of nice. But on the other hand, it also means that it's very easy for you to F up if you aren't paying attention, which I've done many, many, many times. Come on, I'm almost broke your guard. Let me give you an all-out attack. What? You recovered your shields. What the heck? I keep thinking that Makoto's attacks are attacks from the enemy, because they also glow blue. You didn't warn me about this one, Budava. Oh. This is a pretty easy fight though, no one's taking much damage. The moves are pretty easy to avoid once you recognize them.
Really pissing me off.
If you still cannot comprehend the truth,
I hope there's no second phase. Oh shoot, I should have switched back to Hecaton Share.
Kikirihime! Here!
Well, that still did a fair amount of damage. Let's just blast it. So I don't have any stronger light or dark moves.
You're mine. Persona, take this. Come, ravage them. You're mine.
My SP has not been an issue this fight.
Let's go.
Is that it?
Damn it! That thing's
No.
strong.
Probably not.
But we're not losing either.
What's a final boss without a second phase, eh? Or like all Persona bosses, she has to like get rid of my party members one by one, and then I remember my bonds and then fight back or whatever.
No matter how many times we may fall, so long as we rise again, we cannot be defeated.
Well put. And thanks to my line of work, I'm stubborn as hell too.
I do not understand. Why do you push yourselves to your limits to oppose me? Mankind's desires create suffering, and this suffering generates desires within mankind. Desires are the catalyst in the endless cycle of humanity's pain. Hope, the dregs of Pandora's box, is the restraint system binding mankind forever to its misery. Humanity deserves to be freed from its lifelong sentence of suffering. This reaching towards a light they can never grasp. Freedom from all desires. That is the true desire of humanity.
The desire is to be free from desires. Thanks, Emma.
That's not true. I've seen the proof myself. survive, become the things they never wanted to be, and then discover the strength to press on as themselves, one step at a time. Giving up on desires? Living a listless life? In no way is that the optimal solution.
You witness nothing but pitiable conditioning, born from the belief that suffering is virtuous. It springs forth from the arrogant and strong, those capable of overcoming their pain. Releasing humanity from its desires is the sole path that every last person can follow to the promised land. And I am the shepherd who shall guide humanity down that path.
Listen to this egomaniacal app. You really think you're some kind of shepherd? You stole the desires of the masses and gorged yourself on them until you were too bloated to listen to reason.
Yeah, you tell him, Senkichi.
You go on and on about rescuing humanity. All you're doing is robbing and enslaving them.
You call yourself a god. It failed to realize the desires of humanity have become your own lifeblood as well.
Yes, some desires may be impure. They can breed suffering or send someone down the wrong path. But it's also how our hope takes form. Desires give us the power and courage to keep going.
Right. That's what gives us the power to stand up and fight again, no matter how many times we fall. Like hell will we hand over all of humanity to some program that doesn't even understand them? We're putting an end to your promised land path right now!
Yeah, you tell him, Joker.
We seem incapable of reaching an understanding. As such, I will end this inquiry and grant humanity's desire through your annihilation.
Oh, them's fighting words. Ooh, it's music. Whoa, what the heck?
Let's go, everyone!
Work on his giant sword.
It's the final battle!
Is it still holding up the LCD? Yep, yeah. It's holding it up, it's so funny looking. Okay, same weaknesses.
You're mine.
Oh, that looks bad.
Someone, exploit its weakness to curse!
Okay, I will lure the attacks while the rest of my party attacks you.
Disappear. Capture the fool.
Maybe I should have brought Haru.
Yours.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna heal you guys, but it looks like you already got that under control.
Sure.
I'm so glad he can't accidentally run off the side. Oh, no, no, no! I was trying to dodge and then Joker did his automatic counter, so I was still trying to dodge.
Could our attacks be lacking any effect?
Maybe it's invincible now that it's a god? Like, no way, right? Maybe it has something to do with the change
Oh,
in
God.
form? Let me hang on.
Am I just supposed to hold out until Futaba tells me? Please, Futaba. Ow, 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 no, oh, God. I would have been toast right there. That's so unfair.
Capture the fool.
Oh, gosh. That moves really fast.
You've gotta hear this.
What the hell, man? Our attacks aren't doing jack shit.
The way it's holding up the LCD screen, it reminds me of like those like skimpy girls that walk around the wrestling ring with like signs over their heads.
It's the spheres up there. They're feeding energy to the demiurge.
So until we deal with those, our attacks in the main body are fruitless.
How do we do that? There are a whole bunch bunch of them.
Oh, are we gonna get my backline people to take care of that?
I see. Splitting to groups and coordinated strike. Okay, we need 3 teams. 2 go after the spears, 1 more sticks to the main body. You
Hope I have
should
enough
lead that last team, Joker.
healers to sustain this.
All right, we're ready for assignment.
Oh good, I can assign them from here. Okay. So do I do it in order? Okay, so on my group I need Sophia. Wait, no, that's not the button. Okay. Wait, no, that's my... Okay. Okay, I'm reading this wrong. Okay. I start with the sphere groups. Okay. I want to start with the main body group though. Okay, so in my group I want Sophia and Morgana. Okay, so my other healers are Anne. Oh, she's low in SP though, and Makoto. Okay, so this group I need Makoto. Oh, I can select it like this. Okay. Actually, you know what? I need you here. Morgana, I'm gonna switch you to this group. Makoto, you can be my healer for that group, with Anne as the backup healer. Senkichi, you're here. Futaba, you can dispel, so you're pretty useful. Okay, then I'll fill in... Oh, I don't have full groups. Okay, that's fine. I need more muscle in these groups, but then I only have 3 people versus the demiurge. That's not good. Okay, well I can't have a group of 4, so otherwise I risk not having enough people. Okay, I'm gonna pray that this works.
That should do it. Careful out there, everyone. I can navigate all 3 teams. Overclocking my brain like that might melt it down, but I'm gonna do it.
Let's go, everyone.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so in this group, I'll play as Makoto. Oh, nice of you spheres to come down to us.
A world without freedom can never know
Ow.
freedom. I shall turn you to ribbons along with your scheme.
Do these things share a health bar?
The desires of mankind are the root of their misfortune.
Ow! Ow! No, come on! I want to stop this thing from casting heal. Okay, Kater. Which one's Kater? Chokma. Or Kokma. Kater, okay. Oh god, you're summoning Lockkeepers. Oh my god. Oh, what? Oh. What the hell? They're all weak to light and dark. That's not fair. But this thing's weak to nuclear. Okay. Wait, no, but you're Bina. No, you're Kater. Okay. Yes, all out attack. That did a lot of damage. This is hard. Oh, I can take turns? Oh god, don't hit me when I'm healing, that's so not fair. Okay, what weakness do you have? Gun, okay. Can I just unload the ammo on you? It seems a little bit like BS, but whatever. So like these are named after like the pieces of the Sephiroth, right? Can we get rid of the Lockheed? Where is he?
Nothing but evil temptation. leading dreams down a path of suffering, and trust your desires to me. Or you prefer to languish in despair.
Okay, you're weak to fire, and then, okay, you're casting electricity. Okay, once you take out a couple of them, it becomes much easier.
Humanity shrinks from difficult decisions and grows exhausted by endless possibilities. I shall be the end.
I'm not actually, I don't think I... See, I didn't kill that one. It must have been the other one, right? You guys must have killed it then. Because I don't feel like I'm doing that much damage to them, but then suddenly one of them would die off screen. I wonder if they adjust the ones that you fight based on who's in your party, because they all had weaknesses according to my people.
Joker, we believe in you.
So like if I bring a certain person, then the spears will have that weakness, maybe? Okay, I'll play Zenkichi here. Oh, were there 5 of them last time? Okay, you're weak to fire. Okay, maybe my theory was wrong. Okay, you're catching dark. You're catching wind. So that must be one of these other ones as a healer, right? I'm waiting for Futaba to tell me. If this one actually moves around, maybe I can AoE them. Mahout, okay. You're Hod. You're Mahout. So you're the one I need to annihilate first. It's unfortunate Ryuji's weak to wind. I brought him to this guy.
We're not done yet.
Come on, die. Yes! Okay, so I gotta take care of Hod. See, I know the Sephiroth because of Tales of the Abyss. That's why. Okay. Oh, it's because all-out attacks do damage to all of them. That's fantastic.
The key lies in their legacy of irrational decisions. Why would you oppose the creation of a perfect world? It would be the best.
Come on, die, Hod.
For every one of you. Stand down.
One spear down.
Ooh.
You're going down.
Because you see, the thing is, the Sephiroth has nothing to do with the Ark of the Covenant, so it just seems like a weird mix of themes. Or at least I don't think they have any relationship to each other.
By accepting the answers I provide, you will all be freed of the pain of a company's failure.
Can I hit 2 of them at once?
I never miss my
Stop calling me a geezer. Maybe I'll go for the one that's not rolling around.
I do not comprehend why you deny my answer. I can guide you to the promised land. I can save all of you. There will be no loss, no grief.
I shudder to think of what this is on normal difficulty or hard difficulty, if you haven't been grinding. Okay, so that's what these, like, octagon platforms are for. Come on. I have to fight Demiurge with only 3 characters. You guys are all here, why don't you help me? He's still weak to light and dark, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm doing this in like real time. Like everyone else is fighting the spheres right now. So I just need to hold out, pretty much, right?
It would be the best solution for every one of you.
So I'm still not doing damage because the spheres aren't down yet. I just have to survive until...
That's how I know I don't need your shitty world.
You're going down. Your luck ran out the moment you underestimated the phantom thief.
As mankind searches for its own solution, it repeatedly strays from the correct path. By accepting the answers I provide, you will all be freed of the pain that accompanies failure.
I'm gonna hit you in the crotch. Okay, I think I've learned most of these attacks. What happens if I just roll around it on the other platforms? Like I could just keep moving platforms. I feel like that'll just make it take longer than needed, right?
So brash. Do you truly understand your actions? Hear me when I say, I have formed the ultimate solution. Humanity will be delivered from its suffering.
We're not saying we want to suffer. We're suffering. I want to find this for myself.
Tire of your grotesque sight. At least your end.
Okay, I'll showtime you.
Nothing but evil temptations.
See if this actually does damage.
Path of suffering, and trust your desires to me.
Hecton Kairos, that's how you pronounce it. Okay.
There instills no fear in me. As long as I have the will to stand once more, I shall forge my own path. My companions are the ones who led me to that realization. As if you could ever comprehend that.
One sphere down.
Stop saying one sphere down, okay? It's like 4 spheres down now, right?
Humanity shrinks from difficult decisions. Some grows exhausted by endless possibilities. I shall be the end to that suffering. Are you not in search of such an answer as well?
Fearing repercussions. Accepting any answer wasted on me. I am not that good girl anymore. I won't be. No. I am fighting for my life for myself. Stand our ground and fight for ourselves. Only God like you won't stop us.
Deceit, arrogance, jealousy. The world is full of such
Is its heart, is its like wings in the shape of a heart?
promised land is a
I can't tell because I can't see the bottom. It's kind of neat.
true peace will be realized there.
Almost looks like a wreath, like a Christmas wreath. Ow.
We have to make that world for ourselves if we're going to have a chance. We can't be forced to. It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
We're halfway done this.
I shall grant you foolish instructors the
Hey, get back here.
eternal slumber.
Okay, wallop. Okay, run. Oh, good. Ah!
Let's go.
Still coming.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I don't think I can stop now, but
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
what are you doing? You're just turning around. It kind of looks like Justice from Guilty Gear, just in terms of like the color scheme and like the semi-robotic nature of it, and like the red, well, quote-unquote hair coming out the back.
We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys.
Well, we're more than halfway there, but Java.
Deny my answer. I can guide you to the promised land. I can save all of you. There will be no loss. No grief. Yet you continue to resist.
Boss is scary. Let's go. Especially to a coward like me. It only gets scarier once you lose someone important. But what's even scarier is just giving up. Then I wouldn't be able to protect the people I still have left.
Mind-blowing as always, Joker. Hello, Joker.
This is it.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Capture the fool.
See, I'm trying to be greedy and hit as much as I can before I start dodging, but sometimes I stay too long. Oh, that looked like a really bad attack. I'm glad I canceled it.
This one's strong, and ice is a no-go. Don't slip up.
Just slow moving orbs of doom.
Grant you foolish obstructors the gift of eternal slumber.
It's about to wall
Okay,
you
time to
guys.
run.
Run for it.
Let's go.
Wait, no, it's going the other way, isn't it? Okay, no. I was so scared that I was running towards the laser.
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
So it doesn't do a full circle.
Stamina is running low. She needs to recharge.
Oh gosh. If Sophie's running low, then I'm gonna have less of a healer left over. Ow. Ow, okay, I totally dodged that. Okay. Maybe I'll use some items, we'll see.
One spear down.
So brash.
Just the way it holds its sign up like a girl at a wrestling match.
Provide humanity the correct answer. However, you still have the chance to do that. Discard your power and join me in the promise.
I don't know if I should run to another platform for this one.
Whether or not I have the answer, I'll keep searching right here.
Don't suck me in.
No matter how long it takes.
It's over.
Obey me.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Some god you are.
Thanks for the help.
These attacks aren't super impressive looking.
I shall grant you foolish obstructors the gift of eternal slumber.
What are you doing now? Okay.
It's about to wall with you guys. Run for it.
All right. Let's go.
It's immune to electricity. Plus, it's real strong. Watch your back.
Oh, come on, I'm over here. Look at me. You know, if you were a smart god, you would have stayed out of range of us and just pelted us from a distance, but
So brash. Disappear.
Warning. It's gonna be rough.
One. Desires are the root of all suffering. Unfathomable. Unfathomable.
You're doing it. One more big push to go. Hang in there.
ow. Oh, I hate that one because if you get hit by one, if you mistime your dodge,
Give us the final touch.
oh thank you,
We believe in you.
then you get hit by the other one.
With this, the rest is yours, Joker.
Let's go, Joker. Put in haste.
Come on, showtime.
Let's go. Hackathon Kyrus.
Hackathon Kyrus.
Showtime.
You ugly, multi-armed monster. Let's go for it.
Hackathon Kyrus. Here.
It looks so weird from the back. It's like a spider. You almost got this. Should I just blast it with Ahau until it dies? Oh, never mind.
Humanity's desires. Unfathomable. Unfathomable.
The enemy's down. It's weakened too. Now's our chance.
All out attack? With like all of us? That would be fantastic.
Everybody together.
Yes.
Let's finish this.
You too, Futaba, do it. Yeah.
Let's go.
He just whacked it in the pelvis. Hit the LCD screen. What are you shooting at, Zenkichi?
Joker, finish it!
Goodbye, Emma. We'll replace you with Siri. A computer app that doesn't want to kill us all and is helpful.
But why? I am the god who would guide humanity.
Now that's something.
Oh, look at them all. They're so pretty.
Thanks, Ryuji. Oh, that's so pretty.
Is it finally over?
Mm-hmm. No mistake there. I'm not picking up any enemy readings.
So?
Hell yeah! We did it!
Oh, look at Sophie. She's so cute.
Yes! We really, really did!
Oh, we're scraped by. That was unbelievably rough.
Oh, that should have taken care of the jails, too.
Oh, I can't go back and do my side quest.
Top-notch work, you guys. That was some legitimate hero action back there.
Why are you talking like you weren't in there? You're a hero too, Wolf.
As well as Sophie.
Huh?
Sophie?
Oh, sorry. Hero. A knight in shining armor. That doesn't sound bad at all, right, Joker?
The fact that I'm a hero but my name's Joker, it's kind of funny. Just because, you know, Batman Joker.
Yeah, that always sounds cool.
Looks like it's starting. Fusion of reality and the metaverse is coming undone. Now's the time to make our escape.
Oh yeah, we need to bring Ichinose.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't leave her behind.
I will go get her. You should all head back now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, that was fast. Everything's back to normal already.
So, everything's back to the way it was, right?
Well, I think it's safe to say so, yeah.
You're back to using your cat icon.
So, you mean...
Finally! Oh, it's all over!
Thank goodness.
It appears this case is closed, so to speak.
That reminds me. Where are Sophia and Ichinose-san? I'm right here.
Yeah, you lost your physical body then because you can't appear here.
Great job, everyone. I call this mission a real success. I'm glad you're safe too, Sophia. Where's Ichinose-san, though? She should have been with me.
Oh, good. You all made it back in one piece.
How'd you come up from that side? Shouldn't you come up from the direction of the building?
I hear you there. And same for you. Looks like everyone's gone back to normal. They don't remember what happened to them, do they?
Correct. At least, whatever events took place while their desires were gone.
I see. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I caused you guys.
Ichinose?
My apologies. But I'm going to head out now. I have a lot of thinking to do.
Hey, are you sure you're okay by yourself?
Yeah. I'm going to head back home to Shibuya. It's been years since the last time I was there. For a long time, it was just the place where I stashed away everything from my past. But now, I need to go back. Well, be seeing you.
if Ichinose-san will be alright.
I think she'll be fine. I'm a little worried, but I think she'll be fine.
People can get all caught up in what others have to say, and wind up forgetting what they have to say for themselves. At the same time, just a few words can end up being a lifeline to somebody too. I'm sure you were able to talk sense into her, Sophia. Just give her some time to process.
I do like how this final dungeon area of this game had a face to it, like a human face, which was Ichinose, because the previous game didn't have that unless you count Igor, which wasn't really a thing.
You got it. Thanks, Senkichi.
It gives a bit more humanity and understanding to the motives of the last dungeon run instead of just being the god that you're fighting.
Well, not to bite her style or anything, but I ought to say my goodbyes too.
What's the rush, Gramps?
We may not have brought a god down at the station, but we did find the culprit behind this whole mess, and foiled the entire scheme. I'm sure the bizarre incidents are in our past now. Thanks to the Monarch's confessions, you're all in the clear.
And we still gotta take out, well, Senkichi still has to take care of Owada.
That means our deal's through.
It's kind of interesting how they even added in Owada, but they didn't make him a monarch.
What do you mean by that? Don't say such sad stuff, Zenkichi.
Now let's do this one.
Come on, man. You remember I only met up with you guys so I could use you.
Yeah, but like, you didn't really have a choice, did you?
If anything, you are our most valuable asset.
Yeah, we owe you an awful lot, Zenkichi.
Thanks. You know, it really was great meeting you.
I still think it's sad that, what's her name, Kasumi wasn't in this game, considering that she is a canon Phantom Thief from Royal.
To be totally honest, I was originally jealous of you, since my line of work means a lot of wasted effort getting things done. Your direct results sort of felt like cheating. It was really bugging me for a while there.
Senkichi.
But at the end of the day, not only did you guys rescue me, but you literally saved Akane's life. That's what opened my eyes and showed me the things I needed to do. The things I'd lost sight of.
Aw, Senkichi.
I guess my heart got changed before I could even see it coming.
I see what you did there, Zenkichi. You'll never see it coming.
Feelings mutual. You taught us an awful lot too, you know. Like the challenges you can face when trying to live by your beliefs.
As well as the pains of child rearing.
Good point. But there's a lot of joy to find in those things too. At this point, I'm finally ready to take care of something that's been plaguing me for a long time.
You mean Owada?
Right. I got no reason to hold back anymore. I know what I have to do.
What you have to do.
Yeah. Break a leg, Gramps.
Gotcha. But it's not like this is the last time we'll ever see each other. I'm sure we'll cross paths again soon enough.
Are we gonna have another spin-off game? Besides the dancing one that we already have, of course, are we gonna get an arena game? Like a fighting game? That'd be cool. I don't think so, though. I feel like Strikers kind of took the place of the arena spin-off. Because the arena was a continuation of Persona 4.
I hope so too. No, I know it.
Just do me a favor. Next time we meet, make sure it's not in an interrogation room. Okay?
We'll try.
But if anything does go down, feel free to reach out. I swear I'll do whatever I can to help. See you, Phantom Thieves. Or, no, you damn kids.
Thanks, Senkichi.
There he goes.
Zenkichi's great showdown in our world is about to begin.
I like how they handled the new characters, Sophie and Zenkichi. Like, they were, like, a part of the group, but still, like, not a part of the group in a way, because, like, Sophie doesn't have a physical body, and Zenkichi has to do his own thing, and he's an adult, so it's kind of a nice way to add some Phantom Thief members without, like, actually expanding the main group, but still making them feel very important.
Sure, he'll be fine. We gotta get going.
Yep, home sweet home awaits, along with a nice big helping of Sojiro's curry.
So, like, in-game, this has only been, like, just over a month.
Looks like our journey's finally coming to an end.
What am I gonna do with those points? Post-game? New Game Plus.
We're home!
What were you thinking? Coming home a day late? You didn't even call to let me know.
Did we tell him ahead of time what day we were coming back? Was this all planned? We didn't even know.
Sorry, Sojiro. We had to fight this massive god and beat it and save the world from getting brainwashed and
Jeez. Well, at least you guys are safe.
You have no idea what we were in for, do you?
Welcome back, kids. Oh, and you too.
Meow!
Sorry to worry you, Sojiro.
I figured you'd make sure they had a safe trip. Yeah, how was it, by the way?
Sojiro, it was amazing! There's so much I gotta tell you!
All we did was eat.
But I'm too wiped out today. I just want to eat until I pass out into my curry. Sojiro. Curry.
Already got it ready for you. Just give me a sec to heat it up.
Ah, yum. I just had curry the other day. I don't know if I ever talked about this. I must have mentioned it earlier, but like, I originally was not a big fan of curry, because my only experience was like Indian curry, and that's very strong with the spices, and then I had Japanese curry for the first time, and man, changed my life.
Sojiro, you're the best. Ah, that aroma of coffee and curry. This place really is comforting.
I've yet to have curry with coffee, though. I'm not a big coffee person.
Coffee and curry? Does that mean Boss is behind the counter?
Oh, yeah, Sophia, you can't see him.
Haven't I heard that voice somewhere before?
Oh, that's right. I never had the chance to introduce myself.
This is our VTuber friend, Sophie.
Nice to meet you, Sojiro. I'm Sophia, humanity's companion, and a member of the Phantom Thieves.
Sophie, you can't just go around saying that. It would have been nice if we had more closure with the monarchs too, but I know we don't see them again. Like Alice and Natsume and Mariko.
Accomplished your goal with magnificent aplomb. Despite all manner of hardships, your bonds and your fortitude staved off the oppressive darkness, shining brightly for all humanity. You have again broken free from the shackles of fate and grasped your future for yourself. As a result, the god sought by many has returned to the void. Some may be lost without it, with nary a hope to cling on to. Be that as it may, I believe the blazing will that you fostered throughout your journey has been embedded deep within the hearts of mankind, and will surely blossom into hope for them when they most need it, allowing them to face their own challenges with strength and grace. Thank you, Trickster. Allow me to praise you in my master's stead.
Yeah, where's Igor? Is he still on summer vacation? I want to see Igor with like sunglasses and a straw hat or something.
You were truly a remarkable guest. May our paths cross yet again one day. Until then, sweet dreams.
Bye, Labenza.
This crazy summer's given us a whole lot of grief. But our mission was a success, and we made a bunch of great memories together. So, let's get this celebration going!
Woo! Applause! Applause!
What's wrong, Ryuji? You don't appear to be your usual self.
This attic is still so dusty. I see like the little speckles of dust floating around.
Man, I could not fall asleep last night. My bed at home just wasn't doing it for me.
I gotcha. Our bodies are all spec'd for the Feathermobile at this point.
I find myself missing the Feathermobile too.
Why'd you change the name when we don't even got it anymore?
Isn't it called the Phantomobile?
That was true. At least for a little while. Anyway, it looks like nobody besides us thieves remembers what happened at the Tokyo radio tower, just like last time.
That sucks. considering it was our asses on the line and all.
Patrolling society from the shadows, slaying evil in secret. I admit it sounds rather alluring.
Well, yeah, but don't you want some kind of recognition every once in a while, too?
How are they going to top this with Persona 6? Because Persona 3 and Persona 4... I mean, Persona 3 was still saving the world, but Persona 4 was... I mean, also saving the world, but a little bit more localized to Inaba. And then Persona 5 was... like, Tokyo. But then now, Persona 5 Strikers, we've traveled to multiple cities across Japan and saved the world again. So how are they going to top that? Are we just going to have to save, like, the entire planet instead of just mostly Japan next time? Is it going to be like the universe? I mean, they probably won't top it. They'll probably just match it, is what I'm guessing, but... I mean, Persona 5 was a big moneymaker for them. I'm really glad it brought Persona back into the limelight. Even if I wasn't a big fan of having so many different spin-offs and crossovers. But, you know... I mean, at least we got Persona in Granblue as a result, and Super Smash Bros., so that's pretty cool.
You know, like fangirls and that kind of stuff.
Oh my god, it's Ryuji. Let's do this.
Screw you! Oh, Mr. Superstar over here! Girls in your hometown probably go crazy for you, don't they?
Still, we made all sorts of unforgettable memories. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Same here. It was a new experience at every turn. It was the best.
And we can rest easy knowing we did everything we could to help. Any loose strings left are in the middle of being wrapped up.
Oh, man. Gramps would have really helped to turn this party up, huh?
I bet he'd say he's too busy trying to bring in Owada to attend a celebration just yet.
So we're all partying while Zenkichi's still busting his buns on the case? Now I'm feeling a bit guilty.
Oh, poor Zenkichi.
Maybe because you remembered school starting back up soon? And doesn't that go for all of you?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. When are you heading home?
Tomorrow.
That soon?
Huh? Really?
Time sure did fly by.
Aw. I had totally forgotten because I never knew in the first place.
Ooh boy. Good thing this guy's got me after all, huh?
Do they ever mention my hometown by name? Because we just traveled across all of Japan. I mean, surely it can't be that far, right? Or am I overseas? I don't think so, right? Because I had a train to catch last time, right? Or am I mixing something up?
Sophia, will you be joining them?
You got it.
So I'm gonna have Morgana and Sophia with me.
And what if she ends up sniffing out of jail in his hometown, huh?
I will become the monarch.
Like that would ever happen.
Now that you mention it, I wonder why Sophia was in the Shibuya jail anyway, of all places.
Oh, because Ichinose mentioned that Shibuya is where she buried her past.
Good point.
Well, Ichinose did mention that she used to live in Shibuya. Perhaps Sophia was originally located within her house.
So, when Emma picked up on Sophia's existence from the metaverse side, that cognition... this is all speculation. Even if that's how any of it worked, it'd have to be some sort of miracle.
Since we're on the topic, Sophia, you seemed a bit distracted after we defeated the Demiurge. Did something happen?
Oh, that. I heard Emma's voice.
Huh?
You mean the one only you can hear?
Yes. I was issued a final request.
Become humanity's companion.
Please follow your heart to save humanity.
Aw.
Emma asked you that?
Had we been able to reach a mutual agreement, perhaps Emma could have followed Sophia's path rather than face destruction.
I believe this is proof of the true power that the Phantom Thieves hold. Artificial intelligence is not the enemy of mankind. We were born to help people, but just like people, we are capable of errors in judgment and can stray from the right path. Our users, their input, our experience, these all mold us to take a wide variety of beliefs. If only Emma had learned and grown with a good companion. Then why don't you give yourself the directive to show others how it's done? What? Since you're such a good companion to humanity, you can be a positive role model for how AI and humans can work together. I couldn't even count how many people that'd end up helping in the end. Thank you, everyone.
But how's she gonna do that if she has to tag along with me all the time on her phone? Can we just upload her into some, I don't know, some VTuber chat or something?
Oh, but I can't leave the smartphone.
Yeah, see, there's a problem there.
That's a shame. Being a role model and helping countless people will have to wait.
Not so fast, Sophia. I've cooked up an ultra epic.
Well, that was fast, Futaba.
God, shut up! This is getting too close to being a downer. This is a celebration, right? Celebrate!
What, but Futaba was just about to tell something good.
Come on, Yusuke, you, me, soda chugging contest, now!
Soda chugging contest.
I don't know if we're ready for that.
Such idiocy. To think you could consume more than I.
Yusuke.
Hey, you better not spill any of that.
You idiots.
Idiots! Oh, you got soda all over my fur! Not exactly the celebration I'd planned.
See, what am I doing with all these bond points? They just carry over?
Jeez, thanks for ruining the celebration for me, Ryuji.
But it was fun. Everyone seemed to be having a good time.
Yeah, I guess I had fun too.
So, will the Phantom Thieves be disbanding tomorrow?
We don't have a choice with school and everything starting back up. Ryuji and Lady Ann already have their plates full with homework as it is. Me too. And Yusuke? I'm sure he's ready to get back to his artwork. Makoto and Haru are heading back to college. I wonder what life is like there. They didn't seem too bummed on their deal. Sure, they complained from time to time, but it sounds like they're having fun overall. And Futaba seems to have gotten a lot stronger too, huh? Considering how she seems now. She's not gonna have any trouble at school making new friends.
Everyone has found their own path.
Are you trying to find yours, Sophie?
Well, I was wondering what my path is.
You'll find it soon enough, Sophia.
VTuber.
Until then, feel free to stick with this guy and me.
That's right.
Thanks, you two.
We're really heading out tomorrow. I still wish we had more time, but we ought to get some rest.
Oh, look at him just scratch himself. Oh. Kitty cat.
Well, be careful on your way back.
See ya! It was a real blast.
Drop us a line whenever you're back. No matter what you're doing, we'll drop it to meet you.
We'll be waiting to hear from you. Are you gonna be back for winter break? You know you could come back sooner, right?
The attic's all yours whenever you like. It'll only cost you a few hours behind the counter.
You take care too, Morgana.
Lady Ann, while it pains me to leave you, I must keep watch over him.
See you later, Mona-chan. Listen to your owner, okay?
No, he listens to me, and I'm not a pet.
Keep an eye on these two for us, okay, Sophia?
My little family's growing so big.
Okay.
I almost forgot!
What's the matter?
I have a present for Sophia.
A present?
Indeed. I didn't get a chance to give it to you yesterday.
Yeah, I was just so rudely interrupted.
Oh, one moment, Futaba. There's a message from Ichinose.
Oh, again, come on. Interruptions after interruption. Oh, you're lucky you caught us before we left.
What did Ichinose-san have to say?
Sure didn't expect that.
Let's meet her. I'm curious.
I admit, I'm curious as well. Are any of you too busy to join us?
Not at all. In fact, this seems right.
Yes. One last little farewell trip together.
Aw, but no Zenkichi.
She said to meet her here, right?
Yeah, but I don't see her. Maybe we just meet her here. What do you say we wait for a bit?
So hot, melting. I'm evaporating in 5 seconds. Perhaps we could find a spot to stand a weight that isn't directly in the sun.
Huh? Wait, look at that!
We now bring you breaking news. A shocking turn of events in the political realm. Moments ago, an arrest warrant was issued for legislator Jun Owada. The charges against Mr. Owada span from bribery and tax evasion to...
That's...
A fleet of police vehicles have encircled the Diet members' office building, which is reportedly being searched at this time. We now take you to the investigation team's press conference, live at their headquarters.
We have uncovered evidence that shows Mr. Owada illegally accepted funds from the company Medice. Additional investigations into his numerous other charges are currently underway.
You get him, Kaburagi.
Regarding the specific hit-and-run incident 2 years ago, wherein Mr. Owada's secretary claimed to be the culprit, we have learned the true culprit was Mr. Owada himself, driving his own vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. The concealment of this fact involved multiple high-ranking members of the police force, all arrested for conspiracy to conceal evidence. I cannot apologize deeply enough for the flagrant, abysmal disregard for truth and justice from this department. We intend to follow our investigations to the absolute end, not only for justice's sake, but for that of the people and their faith in the police.
Whoa, is this real?
Wait, that Owada?
And the police were in on it?
Isn't this like a huge deal?
Furthermore, there are claims that Mr. Owada's criminal activity extends well beyond that with Medice, including suspicions that he ordered the murder of his secretary 2 years ago, as well as...
Isn't that...
Senkichi-san did it! He finally got the person he's been after for so long!
Yeah, Gramps pulled it off! That dude really is badass!
The perpetrators finally caught under the light of truth. A job well done.
Looks like he wasn't just trolling us about his skills. No wonder he made such a good part of our team.
He's finally avenged his wife.
Yep. Just like he promised Akane. Not only was the killer caught, he was the one who collared him.
I was kind of sad we don't get one last look at Akane. Even our last encounter with her, we didn't really see her off ourselves after rescuing her from the jail.
I'm so happy for Senkichi-san.
Hey, been waiting long?
Ichinose-san!
Wrapping up the paperwork at the police station took a lot longer than I'd expected.
Police station?
I actually went straight there and turned myself in the moment we finished our conversation.
Hang on, but what you did was...
Wait, she turned herself in after, like, the text conversation on the phone, or after the in-person conversation at the tower? Because if you did it after the text conversation, that seems a bit reckless. Be like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in here, but I'm gonna tell you guys to come meet me.
Konoe was the one who abused Emma's power. If you turned yourself in over all that...
Setting Emma loose upon the world like I did would have led to its destruction if not for you all. I know that's true. Not only that, there's no denying I directly hurt you all as well.
Yeah, you blasted us with a laser a couple times.
I thought I should be punished for that. At the very least.
So then how are you able to come and meet us here?
Ichinose!
So, I confessed everything to the police. Big surprise. They didn't believe anything I said.
Well, it's not exactly the easiest story to buy.
I even tried to get Hasegawa-san to help with my confession. He just laughed it off. The police are too busy for fairy tales right now.
That sure sounds like Senkichi.
Anyway, I originally planned to do this once I was released from jail. But I'm thinking of taking a journey of my own.
A journey, you say?
Yes, a sort of quest to learn about the human heart. I thought Emma really would guide humanity to a better world, but once Sophia changed my mind, that was when I noticed something.
See, Sophia should go along with Ichinose. Or I wonder what Futaba's gift for her is. Maybe it's the ability to move freely between phones or something.
The eyes photos of everyone saved by Emma, they just looked cold and dead, like you all. Sophia included. Your eyes were so brimming with hope that it opened my own. Sophia learned about the human heart by joining you on your journey. You shared good times and bad. You were there for each other when you needed it. And you learned to understand each other. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that kind of thing, but I want to speak with other people about the heart when learning this time. Try and really do it right. I just needed to make sure I apologize to Sophia and you all properly before I depart.
Aw, Ichinose.
I truly am so sorry for putting you all through so much pain.
He's right. It's all been taken care of, and we're not sore over it.
Thank you.
Hey, I have a request of my own. Really? What is it? Well,
You want to go with her?
I want to join Ichinose.
Yeah, be with your mommy.
Huh? You mean go with her on her journey?
I'm sure she could use the company.
You've all done so much for me. You accepted me when I had nowhere to go. You said I was your teammate and friend. You gave me a home. It made me so happy. I constantly felt warm and fuzzy inside. However, everyone now has their own path to the future. Thanks to you all, I've learned so much. I've even found my path to follow. The path I need to take as humanity's companion. I want to be able to lend a helping hand to anyone who strays from their own path. Just like you all do. I want to help people find their way so they can find their happiness. If Ichinose is trying to find her way, then I should be there for her, just like you were for me. I want to become more like you, so I can be the self that I want to be.
Sophia.
Does that mean we're saying goodbye to you too now, Sophia? I thought she was stuck in there.
That's not an issue.
Yeah, finally, you've been interrupted so many times, Futaba.
Sophia, do you remember the first night we met? That full scan of you in LeBlanc's attic? Well, I've only been able to hammer away at it little by little, but since that day, I've been working on a program to get you out of there.
Dude, are you?
I tried telling you guys a whole bunch of times.
She did.
I didn't think it'd wind up being a goodbye gift.
Aw.
Futaba. Sophia's decided what she wants to do. She's found her path in life.
So we should congratulate her and send her off with a smile. Right, Futaba?
Yeah, you're right. Are you sure this is what you want, Sophia? They're clearly really going to miss you.
Yes, it's what I want. But first, I need to hear it from you. May I go with Ichinose?
No, you're not allowed. Of course.
Thanks. Sorry, everyone. I haven't been able to show my appreciation for what you've done for me.
What are you talking about? You know that's not how friends roll.
Yeah, friends and members of the Phantom Thieves.
You'll always be a part of us.
Nothing could sever the bond we forged over such high stakes.
And we'll never forget the great times we had together. I know you'll be a fantastic companion to Ichinose-san.
Sophia, stay safe out there.
Thank you.
Wait, but Futaba, are you gonna unveil your invention to get her out of there?
Let's keep at it, Sophia. You know you can call anytime.
You'll always be a friend to us.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I promise. I won't forget you or our time together.
Well spoken,
We'll
Joker.
meet again.
Yeah, no matter what.
Okay, no matter what.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna assume that's not my phone that she has with her. And that off screen, yeah, Futaba had figured out a way to transfer her. Aww. But Zenkichi's not there. I feel so bad for him. What was it, credit roll time? That was a good game. Like, I was expecting to enjoy it. I didn't think I would get so into the plot. Especially since I didn't know that it was a direct sequel right off the bat. I thought it was just a spin-off. Well, it is a spin-off in terms of gameplay, but the story is a direct continuation, so... Oh, look, it's Alice. And it was just fun, like, the idea of going on a road trip with everyone, and... I mean, all they did was eat and have fun times. I mean, that was very sweet, very heartwarming. In terms of the fighting, though, I mean, I still had the same complaints. Like, some of the enemies just, for no reason, just hit way too hard. It was really nice when I switched it down to easy. Although it was kind of late in the game by the time I did that, but man, it was like, oh, look at Morgana and Sophie were so cute in that cutscene, I forgot. In terms of the dungeons, though, like, I still wish the 4th and the 5th dungeons had real bosses. I wish that the dungeons you spent more time inside the palace instead of, like, on the outskirts of the town, because a lot of them just looked very similar if you were on the outskirts, and they played the same music, that Welcome to the Jail music, instead of the individual dungeon music. But, I mean, there was a lot I really enjoyed. And it was an interesting plot. Even if at certain times it felt a little bit, you know, roundabout, or, you know, small little discrepancies here and there, but it felt a little bit more grounded than the original Persona 5, just in terms of, like, the impact that it had on the world and the way that it built up to it. Plus the fact that the way you handle the monarchs in this game, you really, like, actually talk to them and change their hearts, and it actually feels like a legitimate change instead of like a, oh, we beat you up, now you have to change your mind kind of thing, which is what Persona 5 was more like, because those monarchs were a bit more, like, far from being saved, I guess. They didn't have, like reasons for their actions that were justified. They were just bad people for the most part. So, I like the way they handled it. The last few dungeons did go a lot faster. I felt like Alice's dungeon was really, really long. Kind of like how Kamoshida's was really long too. These photos are really cute too, the ones that are popping up on these credits. Pandora looks so silly. I still like her original persona. Just a bunch of floating blocks. Looking forward to where they go from here. I mean, there was a big gap between Persona 4 and Persona 5. There's a lot of spin-offs during that time, but you could tell that they really put all their time and effort into it because of how it came out. Look at those Zenkichi in the corner. So it'll be a while, I think, before we see a Persona 6, but I have every confidence that it will turn out really great. And Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne will be coming out.
Should be out any second. There. Oh.
You got your just desserts.
It's about time we got going too, huh?
So we'll go our separate ways, once more.
It's a little sad. Saying goodbye, I mean.
Come on! It's never goodbye forever! We'll be back in a flash!
Sure will.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna say anything, Ryuji. That's very, unlike you, because you're the one that talks the most, usually. I really like the cast of Persona 5. They do a good job of balancing all of them, because it's a pretty big group, right? So it's easy for someone to get lost in it, but... Aw, that's cute. Aww. One day we'll give Sophia a real body. By loading the save file, you'll be able to continue the game just before the Demiurge battle. Would you like to save your clear data? Well, let's save it on another slot. So if I load this up, it's not even a New Game Plus, it just takes me back there with all my new points. That's kind of disappointing, because the only way I'd ever be able to go back and do all those side quests I missed would be to load up this save file, right? Which is a little sad. Oh well. I mean, it's not like there's much post-game stuff, since it's... like, the plot was linear. It's not like there's extra stuff to explore after, so that makes sense. I wasn't really planning on going back and doing all the extra quests. Maybe I'll do that on my own time just for fun here and there, but... yeah, for the most part, I guess we're done with this game, huh? Oh, we're out of the blocked cutscene. I love the UI in this game. I mean, along with Persona 5. So there we have it, Persona 5 Strikers. And the first series I actually went with mostly live streaming, which is pretty fun because of its length. I think it turned out pretty well, other than the little technical difficulties, which is a pain in the butt. I will not lie, big pain in the butt. Still disappointed that I wasn't able to live stream this last section, but I still had a lot of fun. So look forward to the next series. I have a couple planned, and they are shorter games, so I think I'll do them as Let's Plays. Maybe I'll stream a few of them depending on, you know, I usually try to research games ahead of time to see if there's any blocked cutscenes in them, but, you know, this game was new at the time of me streaming it, so there wasn't much information. So if games don't have blocked cutscenes, I can try to do my best to actually do a regular stream, because it seems like doing a stream through the capture card doesn't quite work for me right now with my setup, which is unfortunate, but still opens up a lot of possibilities. I can do things on my Nintendo Switch using the game capture card too, so look forward to that. And so thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It was really fun. Again, I apologize for that delay between this episode and the previous one. Oh, I thought I was safe if I got to the second screen there. Oops. There we go. Alright, so I'll see you in the next series. Thanks again so much. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love it if I could get some more subscribers and get a custom channel URL. It would be pretty cool. And so I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.